propósito de este proyecto es poner en órbita un satélite pequeño y lograr una comunicación con otros satélites, a los que llamamos constelación Global Star. Es una misión que nos ha encargado la NASA para demostrar que es posible hacer la comunicación vía protocolo y a través de la constelación Global Star.
Con este proyecto yo creo que vamos a tener esta oportunidad histórica en México de poder dar este cambio, este momento, y también darle confianza a las demás instituciones de que sí podemos hacer un proyecto de este tipo, ¿no? Entonces, prácticamente da la posibilidad de generar muchas aplicaciones para tanto mirar hacia la Tierra como mirar hacia el espacio.
Propiamente dicho, sería el primer nanosatélite hecho en México y probablemente, dependiendo de las definiciones, el primer satélite también hecho en México.
To know more about you and your involvement with this project, as well as the rest of the students that were involved.
Okay, so I'm a student of aerospace engineering at UPAEP. Undergraduate, yes. So I'm 21 years old, and for me to be participating in such a huge project was like only in my dreams. So it's actually like a great opportunity because it's also a new career in Mexico. So having being the first generation of students of aerospace engineering and having already built a satellite, it's like incredible. So it's like an inspiration for younger people who are pursuing STEM areas, and it's also like putting Mexico in a good place for the aerospace industry.
Thanks for the question. Rosa, you want to tell them a little bit about your responsibilities?
Yeah, sure.
What did you do in the project?
So I was the student leader for the mechanics and structure subsystem. So we basically prepared the satellite for the tests that he already mentioned. And we also created an assembly manual. So this has great value because when we have, hopefully we have secondary missions, then we already have a manual. So it makes the process completely easier and faster. So we also have the experience of a satellite, so it will be easier to work with one in the future.
Thanks.
Anybody else have a question?
How great has it been to apply the knowledge you're learning in school to something like a CubeSat satellite, to not have to wait to the next job, to actually jump into it and actually use what you've learned?
Sure. So right now I'm actually taking my first class in satellite technology. So it's like a great advantage because I know basically everything they're teaching me. So I'm the A+ student, so it's great. And of course you always learn better by practice instead of just like studying. So it's a great advantage, and I'm really excited to have it.
Nine, eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Engines ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Cargo Dragon, transporting critical research to enable living and working in Earth orbit and in deep space.
Pressure.
Couple big calls there. Again, all normal, all nominal, and progressing as expected, flying through the densest part of the atmosphere.
Recovery AOS.
Pues nada, jóvenes, por fin se nos hizo. Ha volado el Falcon 9. Ya está en unos pocos minutos por llegar a la Estación Espacial Internacional. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué se siente? Yo estoy hiper emocionado. No puedo evitarlo. La verdad es que es un momento que esperé muchos años. Muchas gracias a todos por su apoyo. Duro Upaep, vienen cosas mejores. ¿Qué opinas, Rosa? Dinos algo.
No, pues fue algo increíble de ver. La verdad nos sentimos muy afortunados. Estamos muy felices. Pues qué bueno que tuvo tanto éxito. Vamos por más cosas. Muchas gracias.
¿Y tú, Ana Belén? ¿Qué?
No, pues estuvo muy padre y qué orgullo que México haya llegado tan alto.
Muy
¡Viva
bien.
México!
¡Bravo! ¡Vámonos!
And there it is, successful deployment of the Dragon spacecraft. There is a view inside the unpressurized section of Dragon's trunk. With Dragon deployed, the next major milestone will be deployment of the solar arrays as Dragon makes its way to the international.
And we're still standing by. You'll see that arm start to move in the next couple of minutes. Dragon continuing to just fly in formation with the station just about 11 meters away. And you can see the arm starting to be in motion, coming alive there. In Expedition 61, Commander Luca Parmitano, the Italian astronaut, is at the controls as the prime for today's capture operation. And we just heard the call here at Mission Control Houston. Snares have retracted and capture is complete. So that call coming at 4:05 a.m. Central Time, 5:05 a.m. Eastern.
Capture complete. Go for post-capture duration. And I would like to congratulate all of the people in Houston and around the world who've contributed to the launch, navigation, and capture of Dragon. They must know that whenever we welcome a new vehicle on board, we take on board also a little bit of the soul of everybody that contributed to the project. So, welcome on board.
You're jumping right in at the perfect time as Dragon right now is situated right at the hatchway, the common berthing mechanism on the Earth-facing side of the Harmony module. Since it was captured at 4:05 a.m. Central Time, 5:05 a.m. Eastern Time, robotics flight controllers have maneuvered Dragon using that Canadarm to its position where it now sits. And this is Mission Control Houston. Those A-bolts continuing to drive. So you're looking at Dragon. It's in place at the common berthing mechanism on the bottom of Node 2, the Harmony module. And right now those 16 bolts are driving to firmly fix Dragon in place where it's going to remain for the next month.